Combining like terms with negative coefficients. Combine like terms to create equivalent expressions. So here they both have a letter P, so the only thing we have to do is take into account the -4 and the -6. So -4, -6, if you're talking about money, you borrow -4, you borrow $4, you borrow $6. So now you owe $10. You show that with a negative, and you have to put down the letter P. So right here we'll type in a -10, but make sure you put down the letter, else it's not going to be correct. Next problem. Here we want to combine like terms. So right here we have a -2x. We have the single x, which you can write down a -1x, and then we have the +8. Notice that these are all x's here, and then notice that the 8, we'll put that in a box, is separate, so we just have to combine these together. So again, you borrow $2, you borrow $1, so you owe $3. We show that with the -3 as well as the x. There's nothing to combine with the box here with the 8, so we have a -3x plus 8. So we type in -3x, don't forget about the variable here, plus 8. Next question. We have -3k, we have -8 plus 2. So we have -3k. Now, this double negative right there, there's two negative signs. So from the two negative signs, we can make a plus sign. We can put one across, one through it. So this becomes a +8. Then we have the +2. So we can circle our letters, make sure you include the k. We can box in our numbers. And we clearly see that there's nothing, no other circle there, so it stays as a -3k. And then we just have 8 plus 2, so 8 plus 2 is a +10. So we have -3, don't forget about the letter k, the variable, plus 10. So let's check it. Next question. Okay, right here we want to combine like terms. So we have some n's here, we got some regular numbers in here. We do have another double negative, so we got to be careful of that. So the single n, we could say, -1n. Now right here we have a mixed sign here, a plus minus. Well, in this case here, we can simply just say a -4. Now here we have two double negatives. So like we did before, we can put one across and one through it and make it a plus sign. So this becomes a +4n. And then we just finish up with the +6. Now we'll go ahead and code it. So we'll circle our letters. Make sure you include the sign in the letter. Circle, include the sign in the letter. Now, as for the numbers, we'll put those in boxes. So we have a -4, a -1n plus 4n. So, you owe $1. You remove $1 from the $4, so that brings it down to $3 or 3n. Now you have a -4 plus 6. Well, again, you owe $4, but you are paying 6. So you actually did overpay, so you can actually get 2 back. So our answer should be 3 letter n plus 2. Let's go to the next problem. Okay, here we just simply have a -k plus 3k. So we can say -1k plus 3k. So again, we actually, we can circle these, which we have two circles, so there's no other, terms here. So right here you have a -1 plus 3. So you owe $1, but you do have $3. So this gets you down to $2 with the k after it. So it should be a +2k. Let's go to the next question. Okay, here we have 5n plus 6. Now let's kind of clean this up because we have a +-7n, which is kind of, be confusing. It's not double negatives, it's just a +-7n. In that case there, it still stays as a -7n. So we'll circle our letters, make sure you, include the sign. Now we'll put our box around the numbers here. So we clearly have two circles here. Now the way it looks is that we borrowed $7. We should pay 7 back. But you're only paying back 5. So, you still owe $2. So it's going to be a negative 2n. There's no other box here, so it maintains the plus 6. So we're going to say negative 2n plus 6. Okay, here we have 7p minus 5 plus a negative 1. So we have 7p. Now notice you have double negative, so negative negative. So that's going to turn, into a positive, because we can put one sign across, one sign through it, and it does turn into a positive 5. Here again we have the plus minus. It's not, negative negative, it's a plus minus. So really the sign that's closest to the number we're going to use, so it's a negative 1. So now we'll just code the problem. So we'll circle and then we'll box our numbers. So we circle our letters and box our numbers here. So we say 7p. Now we go 5 minus 1. Well, 5 minus 1 is 4. So we had no change with the letter, so we're going to say 7p. We did have a change with the number, so the number did turn into a positive 4.